What's going on? What is good, bro? What is good? Finally, we getting some sunny days out here in the east. But anyways, so you going to the Navy? You gonna be a cook? All right, I got you. Speaking from experience, got a couple. I got a good resume on that. Basically, how it goes after boot camp, what happens, what to expect in A school, what to do, what not to do, all that good stuff, all that bread and butter. That's what I do. I'm out here giving you guys free game because when I was in, I wish somebody would have done it. I'm basically gonna tell you guys the game plan, especially if you're only doing one contract. I'm gonna give you the game plan so you come out successful. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in my position, kind of wondering what you want to do, how to do it, this and that. And basically, I'm gonna prevent all that. I'm gonna prevent you guys having to find those answers on your own, like I had to. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you all the game, give you every facts, and just basically every outlet that you can possibly go through after. I'm gonna give it to you guys. Whether that be if you want to stay in, if you don't want to stay in, if you want to get a certain place or this and that, just whatever knowledge that I have, I'll pass it on to you. Whatever knowledge I have of deployment, because man, I was on deployment. I'm telling you, those 5 years, they definitely was like, oh yeah, we gonna make this guy earn his money. But whatever, it is what it is. Had a good experience, did what I did, had to do, bounced. Now I'm on to the next chapter of my life, and it's a bit stressful, but nothing too crazy. Because at the end of the day, you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You just do what you do, and at the end of the day, you don't look back. But with that being said, yeah, after boot camp, everything's chilling, everything's good. Boot camp is probably the most annoying, and I'm not gonna say the hardest, but it's definitely the most annoying because you gotta do everything. Well, at least when I was there, we didn't have no phones. We go to these pay phones that we had to put money in, and then that's how you're able to talk to your parents. And then besides obviously eating the only options that you have, and just being in a just room with people you don't even know. You feel me? But yeah, that's probably the most annoying part, especially P-days. Man, I did not like P-days one bit. Having to sit crisscross, man, I don't know what it is, but the older I got, sitting crisscross just was not for me. It hurt my legs, definitely affected my back. Whatever the case may be, it was just annoying. Just say that, And then A school, wherever it is that you end up going because of your job rate, all that good stuff. I'll tell you, I can't really speak on the other places. I've only been to 2 of the 4 places that they might send you, but other than that, I can basically tell you what to expect, how to move, what to do, what not to do. Some places that might be pretty cool if you want to go check some stuff out. If you're down for an adventure or whatever. But yeah, whatever question that you may have, especially if you're just fresh out of high school and you're going in and they tell you, oh man, you qualify for this and this job, and CS just happens to be one. At the end of the day, I'm gonna see what other jobs you have, and then I can break it down to you to see which one would probably give you a better lifestyle. Because depending on what kind of job you have is going to determine how your Navy experience goes, especially when you're out to sea, and especially when you're in port, because it has a big factor to do with it. Because sometimes when you're out to sea, there's some jobs that are more beneficial because it doesn't really require you to do a bunch of stuff. But then when you're on land, like when you're in port, other jobs require you to do more, and all the in between. I'm gonna let you guys know too, because because why not? Because free game. That way you guys are more prepared. Because if I had this when I was going in, man, it just would have been a much more easy cruise. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, the first 2 years of me joining in were probably, I wouldn't say the hardest, but definitely the most challenging. Because I'm not the type of person that gets along with everybody, you know what I'm saying? If I don't like you, I can't pretend to like you, I can't be there, have a conversation, like, this and that. Like, if I don't like you, well, I'm not gonna talk to you. I just, my energy is gonna be all over the place. I don't mean to say it like that in a mean way, but it's just, I can't be fake. In the first 2 years, You know, you kind of have to. You kind of have to let them see the side that they want to see, because if not, then you know it kind of puts an image in their head about you, like, oh, this person thinks he's better than us, blah 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 blah. You know, just people, how they always have certain things to say. That's just basically what it is, you know. That's the Navy, that's the military in general. But you know, it's, as much as it is childish, it is very beneficial for you to do one contract. If obviously you're the type of person that, you know, you don't really know what you want to do, especially after high school. You don't want to just go into school and waste money. I respect that. So, you know, might as well go do something, learn some life skills, you know, because in the Navy it's like jail. You're gonna meet all kinds of people, and they all have stories. Some people good ones, some people bad ones. You know, knowledge is knowledge. Whatever other people say, you know, it's always good to get the input of other people. But yeah, like I was saying, you guys have any questions about being a CS and being in the Navy and or any other job and or life on the ship, all that good stuff that I can answer, I'll definitely give you guys the ins and outs, how to do everything, how to move, how not to move, what to do, what not to do, what kind of people to associate with, all this kind of good stuff. You get what I'm saying? So just let me know what's good, and then I'll give you guys the input. Other than that, you guys have a blessed day, and don't forget to work out. Peace.